Emerson Mnangagwa has come under fire for illegally extension of civil servants' retirement ages. So you see, Zimbabwean people are talking about the issue of these, fly-by-night extensions of retirement ages of civil servants. And of course, politically, we know what Mnangagwa is trying to do. Mnangagwa is trying to preserve the Mafidi dynasty. After firing General Matanga, just a few days after, he goes on to extend the police retirement ages to 70. And yet, Matanga was only 61. So this really shows what is happening. And we are seeing again some same talk happening also within the military, and quite a lot of other shenanigans that Mnangagwa is trying to play. As for the military, Mnangagwa is trying to eliminate the top guys. He wants them to go and continue to create an opening door for the upcoming guys, especially that he is targeting his own son. So there's been so much criticism by citizens of Zimbabwe against the whole move of Mnangagwa and whatever that he is planning to do. And one of the people that has also spoken against this extension of retirement ages is Honorable Zivu. Zivu says a heartfelt question to all civil servants. As parents, if you are set to retire at 70, where will your kids work? Reject the minister's offer and give the youth a chance to grow and contribute. Let's prioritize the future of our children and our nation. And it's very simple to try and get the reason why this Mnangagwa government is trying to extend the civil servants' retirement age. The simple reason is that, number one, they don't want to be paying, the US dollar payments for those that are retiring en masse, because civil servants are retiring. Those that are getting to their ages, they don't even want a day extra. They want their money, they want to go, because their working conditions are bad and things like that. That's one reason. The other reason being that they've corrupted most of the top guys that are in these ministries. If you go to the hospitals, you find that the hospital directors and what directors in the Ministry of Health, they have all been corrupted. They've been bought expensive cars. They've been given, a lot of other trinkets by ZANU-PF. But now they are grown. They are old now. They need to go. Imagine when Mtambudzi, what is Mtambudzi still doing? Look at how old Mtambudzi is. What is he still doing as a permanent secretary? Ministry of Barbara Rhodes. What is he doing? Look at the minister and look at the permanent secretary. There's something that is totally wrong here. So this is the same thing. When Mnangagwa is trying to keep those people that he has corrupted, people that he has already given money, that the people that are hell bent on making sure that ZANU-PF stays in power and are civil servants. So he doesn't want to run a risk of having new faces coming in who may not want to, propel the continuity of the government of Emerson Mnangagwa. So that is the reason. But the danger is that, like what Killer Zivu is saying, then if we are parents, then what is going to happen? If parents are now going to be planning to work until they get to 70, what about our children? We are having a lot of our young people that are leaving colleges and universities, young people that have been trained in different, sectors of work. They need to also come in and work. But if you are going to be bottlenecking the system of retirement and you keep the dead wood in the offices, then what time are our young people going to work? When are our young people going to get the opportunity to also work for the country? So Mnangagwa is afraid of the generations that are coming, definitely. He's afraid of the generations, whether they be soldiers, police, and others that are working in different departments of government. He would rather keep the dead wood. And that is the problem that we continue to face as a country. So this must be a message that must go all over to the Zimbabwean parents, that you must really resist. Don't be selfish. Resist this government and all its dirty moves as if it's benefiting. It's not benefiting. Why should people get to 70 years? Why? Surely imagine a police officer who is 70. What will they be still able to do? Police officers are supposed to be still energetic and active. Imagine a soldier who is 70, a corporal who is 70. Is that real? Imagine we have people that are 70 who are working in the passport office. Just imagine. Allow the old people to go and rest. The same way that they are doing, because they don't want to go for retirement. That's why they are trying to pull up everyone, so that the gap is not seen. Kuti civil servants are retiring at 60, imi moda retire at 95. That's why they are trying to do all this. But it doesn't work. And it's sad and unfortunate that this is a government that is just introducing some laws and rules and other changes that are just very, very silly. This is very stupid. Instead, this government must be encouraging people that have worked for quite some years to retire and go and open up spaces. I've never seen a government that refuses people who are old to go for retirement. It doesn't work. So this is the problem that we continue to face in Zimbabwe. And because also we don't have the old aged pensions in Zimbabwe like what we see in other countries, we would now have hungry old people who are afraid to go on retirement because they are afraid that they may become poorer and start to even suffer. And at the end of the day, they may want to stick to work. But this is one of the reasons why we are going to be having people just dying in offices, hearing that somebody just collapsed on their desk and they were found dead. That's the scenario. So ZANU-PF must stop this. Mnangagwa must just stop this. You are not doing any favor to the Zimbabwean people. Zimbabwean people must go. In fact, early retirement is supposed to be encouraged. People are supposed to be retiring at 55. Selfish government that is just all thinking about themselves and nothing else. So let's continue to fight this government that is bringing all these rogue regulations. They must go. Zimbabwe must become normal again. Let's continue to fight for Zimbabwe. Freedom for Zimbabwe is coming. God is in it. And indeed, one of these fine days, we are going to be free forever. ZANU-PF will never remain in power forever.